Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of April 25th. We're just going to jump right in here, Aries, and we are going to see what is going on for you at this time. And that'll be that, but this already looks really good. I kind of feel like saying your hard work is paying off, which is nice. So if you've been working hard, then there is clearly some sort of payoff coming in for you. That was not in reverse, by the way. The way I threw it on the table made it go in reverse. But let's see here. Definitely, I like this reading for pretty much everything, Aries, is what I would say to you. I feel like it's really good for your finances. Are your finances going to be mind-blowingly amazing because of this reading? Actually, I feel like they could be, but I would say no. It's like, if I'm being honest, King of Pentacles, really good for money, but to me it just says you're stabilizing your finances, or you're getting to a place where you're more than catching up. So I like to see that, and again, to me this says that in the future things will definitely be getting better, and that's the whole point. You have this opportunity card here, so clearly there's an opportunity that is presenting itself to you. I feel like you really, plain and simple, this reading is super simple as far as I'm concerned. I feel like your answer is this last card right here, which says the power of purpose on it. So any opportunities, anything that comes in for you, I feel like as long as you are super focused on the thing that you are attracting here, or like whatever it is, I feel like as long as you're focused, you're going to be very successful. But I feel like you need to stay focused is what this reading is saying, especially on any opportunities that could be coming your way here, or anything that you want to create or manifest at this time. You have the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups here. I just said this to someone else, but Seven of Cups to me is kind of like the thing that could be holding a lot of us back this year. Seven of Cups is all the what ifs. It's like a good card because you're spoiled for choice, and there are some good things in the cups that are on the card, but it kind of says only focus on the good thing, right? And I feel like that's what this reading is saying, is it's like saying your focus is critically important at this time with that power of purpose card. I feel like it's talking about you having, doing something on purpose. As I always say, I said at the beginning of the year that I felt like this is one of those years where if you want to be successful, you need to make sure you're doing everything that you're doing on purpose, which means with really solid, focused intent. And this goes for relationships, for businesses, for pretty much everything. And it's like I always say, people always say to me, oh, I can't focus on my relationship because, what if they leave me? I'm like, well, you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You already have 1 foot out the door. And I feel like that's a problem with modern day relationships, for example, is that a lot of people, and again, I'm guilty of this, so it's I'm not criticizing you here, Aries, but a lot of people, and you might not be one of them, but a lot of people kind of are 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and it's if we don't put everything in, then we're not going to get anything out, right? So I feel like that's what this is saying. Again, there is love here. I don't really feel like this reading is talking about love. I feel like it's more talking about your finances or financial opportunity, mostly because this could be you right here, this Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a card of needing to be spontaneous, and I've said this to other people as well, that this year I think it's going to also be very important that we stay open to different ways of doing things. We really need to kind of learn to improvise. I feel like we need to realize that it's our first idea of how something is going to work is probably not going to be right. I think if we stay open to different ways of doing things and we say there's a million ways that I could accomplish this goal or be in this relationship or whatever, then we're going to be very successful. And I feel like that's what this is saying. I also, again, feel like your hard work is paying off with this Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of hard work. And it's also a card of focused, diligent work. He's only focusing on one thing here, Aries. He's not focusing on 20 different things, right? He's only building these pentacles, and he's only working on them one at a time. So I feel like focused, diligent work in doing things on purpose with a purpose is going to be the thing that leads to the most success for you here. You have the Hierophant next. Family always comes up in all your readings. There's no other sign that gets these messages of family so much other than you. So I feel like family could be a major focus for you, or you could be very focused on building a family or having a family or increasing your family. All those things are kind of popping into my head. Hierophant isn't necessarily a card of family, but it is a card of tradition. It is a card of traditional beliefs, and it is a card of marriage. And you have the Ten of Cups here. Some of you, I feel like this is a family that you already have, that you are focusing on. And it could be your immediate family. It could be a family you created. Take it how it resonates. But there's something important going on here. You have the Moon, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Cups here. The Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty. It is a card of abundance and happiness and celebration. And I feel like there are a lot of reasons, or will be a lot of reasons, for you to celebrate in the future with this Ten of Cups. I feel like this is kind of like your happily ever after that you are focused on. And I really feel that Power of Purpose card is talking about your happily ever after. That could be anything. It doesn't have to be a family. It doesn't have to be love for you, Aries. But I feel like your focus is on, again, this rainbow that is above them. Or whatever you want to focus on. The Ace of Cups is fulfillment, and I feel you are trying to find fulfillment. I feel like more that you are having a realization with this Ace of Cups. I feel like you are realizing finally that your fulfillment needs to come for you. I always get this like sacrifice energy going on here in your readings. I don't know if that's the right word necessarily, Aries, but I feel like you do a lot for other people, or have been over the past couple of years, especially regarding family. But it's like, I see this Moon as a card of lack for you, which is very interesting because that's not what the Moon represents. But again, I read intuitively, and I feel like I'm missing something. Like, I feel like something isn't... I feel like I need something, and I feel like it's not here, if that makes sense. And maybe that's how you feel. Like, you need something in love or in a relationship, or in, maybe you give too much with family, like I said. And it's almost like there isn't something being reciprocated here. There isn't something coming in. Again, I read intuitively. That's what I'm getting here. For some of you, by the way, if you're looking for love, this could be a water sign that is coming in for you. I feel like you've been getting water. It could be an earth sign as well. I feel like you've had both recently, so it wouldn't surprise me if you had an earth or a water sign, or a mixture of the two coming in for you. Take it how it resonates, but definitely could be love. Finally, again, most important thing here, you have this Power of Purpose card. I really feel like focusing on a very deep level is going to lead to the most success for you this week, Aries. So I would stay focused. I would make sure you're focusing on success, abundance, and whatever it is that you're working on. You have the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the King of Pentacles here. Sorry, I didn't switch to that camera. I was looking down like I did, and I didn't. But anyway, the Two of Pentacles card to work hard, play hard. So I feel like you need to make sure you're putting in the work to be successful in whatever it is that you're working on. Two of Pentacles is also a card that says make sure you're balancing out the energy, though. It says make sure you're not like burning yourself out and all that other good stuff. You have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords to me is about taking a risk, especially right now. I think the best thing we can all do, everybody, is take a risk. Like, and we're talking about a calculated risk here, where it's like maybe you want to start a YouTube channel. The risk could be the risk of exposure. I've been saying it for like months. To me, all the energy in Aquarius kind of wants us to get attention. And so, pretty much everyone as a collective, it's like the risks we could be taking are like the risks of being wrong about something. That would expose you to criticism, for example. The risk of, telling a person you like them, that would risk rejection. So those types of risks are the risks that we could take right now. But if we take those risks, we will probably get the reward. That's the thing. So I would encourage you to take those types of risks. You have the King of Pentacles as well. I do feel you're very focused on long-term security and abundance, and kind of like just stability in general is the word I was looking for. But let's clarify this, Aries, and let's see what is going on for you at this time. With the Knight of Wands, you have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups, remember what I said about how I felt like something was missing. He just needs to turn around, see these two cups, then he'll see this bridge and the castle over here. So, I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming in for you and a lot of good stuff, but you have to see it with that Five of Cups. Okay. The cards, my fingers or the cards aren't working today. Let's see. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Star. Exactly what I was talking about. The Star is Aquarius. So, here's more of that Aquarius energy. You see here these ripples in the water on the star card. That's what I'm really focused on for you. Those ripples, that pool represents the pool of universal consciousness. And I feel like you are kind of sending these ripples out into the world with your ideas, with things that you want to do. But it's like you're waiting for the return. I feel like, it's like when we send those vibrations out to the universe, it's like sometimes we don't get an answer right away. The Eight of Pentacles, he's just head down working. So I feel like you just need to work as if what you are working on is just going to work automatically. If you do that, it's like eventually those vibrations are going to catch up. With the Seven of Cups, you have the Four of Wands, marriage. Some of you could be getting married for sure, but the Four of Wands is more a card of freedom. These people have already been married on the card, and it's a card of stepping through this portal and making a change or going through a transformation, or doing something different, or whatever. So I feel like some of you need to go celebrate with these two people. On the other side there, it's going to lead to a lot of success. With the moon, you have the Ten of Cups. Again, if you're dealing with a Pisces, could be a water sign, just in general, coming in for you in love. I do feel it could be like a happily ever after situation. The other way to read this, again, is if you're not looking for love, even if you are, the moon it represents a period of illusions and fears and mysteries, but it doesn't say stop. I always say there's a path straight down the middle of the moon. It says you need to take your dreams and bring them down to earth. Right here. It's like these people might be imagining those cups that are in that rainbow. So I feel like there's a dream that you need to kind of manifest here on earth, which I feel like all your readings are about. With the Ace of Cups, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? This is an amazing reading here, Aries. This looks really good. Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups, twice. So Ten of Pentacles is everything you want in your life. It is a major success and abundance. I feel like every single reading I do for you, it's like you're the only sign, except for Pisces. And again, if you're born close to Pisces, then this makes sense for you. But I feel like you're the only sign that gets these readings of like having everything you want. And I always like to remind people, it doesn't mean you're going to get everything you want. It means that you're working towards it, and you have to keep working towards it because you have the opportunity to create it in your life. But again, you're going to have to put the work in. With the Ten of Cups, you have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is holding on too tightly to something. I feel like what you need to release is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is like, sometimes I think we just think that things have to work in a certain way, It's like I think that we believe that life should work according to our own rules. And, there are definitely some rules that I think make sense, but it's kind of like almost like having a covert contract with the universe, right? It's like I talk about covert contracts a lot because, I think we all, to some extent, create covert contracts because we're humans. This is not something we should be critical of or something that we should beat ourselves up over. But I think it's something we should realize, that we kind of sometimes maybe create these rules where we think things have to work a certain way, maybe because of the way we were raised or whatever. But if we release those things, we become much more free. And we also open up to kind of like letting people off the hook, for example, right? Or just making our life easier. And I kind of feel that here for you, Aries. With the Two of Pentacles, you have the Five of Pentacles. Again, remember what I said about something being missing in this reading? Five of Pentacles says, do not call attention to your weaknesses. Funny enough, Two of Pentacles could be like different ways of doing things. So I would definitely open up to other ways of accomplishing your goals, wishes, dreams, all that other good stuff here, Aries. With the Five of Swords, you have the Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. Major improvements coming in for you. So I do feel like things are improving in your life in general. And I like to see that. Also could be some sort of sacrifice. Remember what I said at the beginning of the reading? Every single reading I do for you, there's like something that you feel like you're leaving behind, or some sort of change that you're making here. With the King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, literally card of sacrifice. He has a palm frond. There's this palm frond on one side, which represents a sacrifice, and there's an olive branch on the other. The olive branch can represent an offer of peace, but it can also represent abundance, success, a victory, good things coming in for you. So letting something go is going to lead to a lot more balance in your life, is what this is saying. Look at this reading. This is an amazing reading. The three tens, the star, the Four of Wands, Ace of Swords. This looks like a victory to me, but it looks like you're working towards kind of like your happily ever after, or whatever you want to call it. So, damn, I love this for you, Aries. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.